Anyone who grew up in the 70s is sure to remember the Bay City Rollers, that Scottish pop group who were the tartan teen sensations from Edinburgh and one of the most screamed-at teeny bopper acts of that era. For a relatively brief but fervent period, nicknamed Rollermania, they were worldwide teen idols, selling over 300 million records worldwide. Well, the Bay City Rollers are back and about to embark on a tour down under. I'm thrilled to have lead singer Les McKeown on the line with me now for a chat. Good evening to you, Les.
Hi, Sandy. I love the way you say down under.
Well, you're about to hit down under again. It's been a long time since you were here.
I'm so sorry about that. To apologise to all my fans. It's been a decade, actually, 10 years since I've been back. So I'm coming back to entertain you, so no worries.
And we're very much looking forward to it, Les. Hey, Les, you were the most fanciable roller at such a tender young age. Tell me how you managed to deal with all that adulation.
Well, you know, the way you're talking to me, Sandy, it sounds a wee bit like a seduction. No. You know, the thing is, we were what we were, the fans were what they were, and we had a great time. Wow, it's so long ago. I mean, I'm 61 years old now, so it must be about 40 years ago.
Yeah, we've all grown a lot older very quickly, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. But I still feel like a 21-year-old, so I'm okay. I do about 150 gigs here in the UK every year, and tour Japan every year. And now, I think I've got the greatest, bestest touring company ever in Australia called Metropolis Touring, who are really brilliant. They really are looking after me. So I'm coming over there. I'll be well fed, well rested, and I'll be playing the songs that I made famous back in the 70s. If people want to come and see us, that'll be brilliant. We'll have a good time. Wear a little bit of tartan. It'll be great.
Let me take you back to the 70s. I know you don't want to go back there too much, and you probably don't remember a whole lot about it, really, do you? But, I mean, the level of stardom that you guys reached and having all those girls clamouring for you as they would and living the high life of... Well, it's true. All the drugs and sex and rock and roll. I mean, how do you come off that? Was it hard? I mean, I guess during the heat of it, it's all great and wonderful. But coming down from that's got to be a little difficult.
Yeah, it was difficult for me. That's for sure. It was difficult. It's well publicised. I had a really bad time. Almost died a couple of times. But I got myself back together. I went for 4 months rehab and got myself back together. Got Les McKeown back together again.
Yeah, it's awesome because there are so many who don't manage to get themselves back together after that. And nobody kind of really thinks about the price that fame really does take.
Well, I think I'm lucky. I've got a really strong wife and a really purposeful son who really is very strong. And yeah, they help me.
Les, how much do you actually remember about those heady touring days in the 70s? I remember you were here in Australia in the 70s. Do you recall much about that?
I do, actually, but most of it is now reconsidered through, you know, the internet. My memories have been jogged now by the internet. We look at YouTube and you look at when we came to Melbourne and Sydney and all that stuff and all the crazy fans and all that stuff. So my memory has been jogged by the internet, but I do remember it.
You do?
It was great times. It were great times. I mean, there were personal kind of things that I can't really talk about, but there were personal things that happened to me in Australia with some gorgeous girls who I remember through my own memories that are definitely not on internet.
Do you think you're going to see those girls come out and watch the shows this time around?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. It's all good. I mean, those days were great, were crazy and all that stuff. I'm 61 years old now. I've put on a good show. People like the show that we do. I've got a great band. We all sing, do the harmonies, do the guitar solos, just the way that people remember them. And I think that's what people like in the UK. And I think that's what people are going to like in Australia.
Why do you think it is that people like to reminisce? And obviously we in Australia like that just as much as anywhere else. But what do you think it is about all those old songs or those good times that people like to travel back in time and put themselves? Do you think it's just to recap their youthfulness, or were they the times in the 70s when we really did have the best music and the best pop stars and it seemed to be, I mean, from where we sit now, it was the best era.
All that might be true, what you said, very eloquently said, but I think really the memory of when you're young and you're in love, kind of thing, and you know what love is like. It's a drug. It's a passion. It's crazy. So I think, I hope that people remember their first love and they want to experience that again somehow.
Okay,
I don't know.
That makes sense.
I'm not a psychiatrist.
I'll have to interview a psychiatrist to find the answer to that, you think. What also amazes me is how people remember the words, the lyrics to every song that they ever knew, practically. That's quite an amazing phenomenon too, but I guess I'll have to talk to that same psychiatrist about that. Back to you.
I've got a great life because every night I go out on stage, everybody is smiling at me. Everybody wants me to be the best that I can be, and it's just brilliant. It really is.
Yeah, it's good to be grateful. I can see why you were so popular there. You're utterly charming. You left the band in 1978.
Yeah, okay.
And you've only come back with them in 2015. What have you been doing in that period?
I've been working. I mean, maybe you don't know what I've been doing, but I've been working hard, touring, and I've never really stopped. I mean, I left the band, what was it, 1970 something, he said? Mm-hmm. Went off to Japan, lived with a Buddhist monk. My wife's father was a Buddhist monk, had his own temple and all that stuff. So I stayed there for about 3 years. Well, I learned a wee bit about all that Buddhism stuff and stuff. And it's been difficult, but I got over it.
Yeah, well, I guess everybody's life is full of highs and lows. Yours is just a little bit higher and maybe a little bit lower. Tell me about how you came to reform the band in 2015.
2015 was, I wanted to get the whole band back together, but Derek, the drummer, was, what do you call it, a cardiology nurse. He works in the Edinburgh Hospital. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, the Edinburgh Hospital. So he was able to do the drums. And Eric, the lead guitarist, was unfortunately very ill. So the only two people that were available were Rudy and Alan, the guy who started the band. So we did a reunion. And we called it the Christmas, what do you call it? Christmas Shine or something like that. And we sold out, man, really big time. For 4 nights at a place called the Barrowlands, which is like 2,500 people every night. He sold it out in about 9 minutes. So people were very excited to see the Basic Rose back together again. So we did that in 2015, we did that in 2016, and then now it's over. We're back to normal.
So you're playing with Woody and Alan, and you've got other musicians in with you to complete the band. Everyone's still wearing tartan?
Oh, definitely. It is my band, and we just added Woody and Alan to the band.
Oh, that's cool. It'll be great. And I believe that the venues that you guys have been playing at are still totally filled with all of those loyal female fans, but the only thing that's different is that the groupies aren't allowed to come backstage anymore. Is that true?
Yeah, no groupies, my wife wouldn't like the groupies coming backstage.
No, she's seen you through the best and the worst of it, hasn't she? You're very lucky to have had her.
Oh, she's brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant.
Is she travelling with you to Australia?
Not this time. She has to stay home because we're getting modifications done in the house and somebody has to be there. So she's the one.
That's very domestic. So what are we going to see on this tour here, Les? We're going to hear all of the old Bay City Rollers hits as well as your new album?
Absolutely. All the old Bay City Rollers songs that everybody loves to hear done in the most professional way that I can do.
Of course. Wouldn't expect any different. But it's very nice to chat with you, and the show is going to be awesome, whether you were a Bay City Roller fan or not. It's so nice to talk to you. Safe travels down under. We look forward to seeing you all over Australia very soon.
Thank you so much for interviewing me. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant.
My pleasure. Lots of love to you, Les. All the best.